I'm going to be sharing with you in this video how to have conviction and knowing in your manifestation power so that you can really know that you're the one that's in control here, so that you can really know that you are the creator of your reality, undoubtedly. So the limitations and the fears, you don't actually have to give them energy. You don't have to feed them, because you know behind all of that, you have that conviction and you know who you actually are. Let's talk about that in this video. So if you're new to this channel, what I want you to do is I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to hit that notification bell, because I do actually post a new video every single day. Also, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, currently the only way to do so is by booking in a single session. You can do so by hitting the link, and that's in the description box in this video, and it's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. Now, the first thing that I want to share with you in this video is to trust yourself no matter what people say. To just fully have that trust in your own voice, in your own way of seeing, in your own perception, in your own actual beliefs. Actual beliefs. See, belief systems are actual things. That's what most people don't get. Belief systems are real things that are popping up in your experience, right? Now, when you can learn to trust yourself, no matter what other people's beliefs are, without causing a scene, without causing an argument, without judging anybody, without blaming anybody, without pointing fingers, just trusting yourself and what you like to do, no matter what people are saying. It's almost like Abraham Hicks talks about this all the time, and I used to really feel like a little bit of like a weird ways towards it. Sounds like it used to feel a little bit like fake in the past when I would embody these things that I would try to listen to these things that Abraham Hicks would say or listen to it. But it's like sometimes just go for a walk, you know? It's like somebody's asking Abraham Hicks, like, how do you do this? How do you do that? And she's like, hey, just go for a nap. Just go take a nap. And it's like, see, it's not about arguing. It's not about fighting. It's about just trusting yourself and what resonates for you. See, most people are out here complaining and fighting, and I'm just like here manifesting what it is that I really want to be focused on, what resonates for me. See, if there's something that needs to be fixed in the world, there's going to be somebody that wants to be focused on that, and they're going to want to create that. So I'm not focused on any problems here. I'm focused on what I want to be creating. And if you want to have conviction and knowing in your manifestation power, what you gotta really, I believe that if you're watching this video, you're probably already doing this. Just trust yourself no matter what's happening. Continue to trust yourself. And if there's any areas that you're not fully trusting in who you actually are, take a step back and really ask yourself, am I trusting in somebody else's belief that no longer resonates for me any longer? Now, this is going to sound kind of funny, but the second thing that I want to share with you in this video, in terms of how to have conviction and knowing in your manifestation power, is to stop looking for answers out there and be the answer. See, conviction is about trusting yourself to embody what you say you're going to be, what you say you are. So if you say that you're a business owner, you're now a business owner. You assume the wish completely fulfilled. If you say that you make this amount of money per month, you assume that 100%. And any confusion, so any confusion where you're like, I'm really confused, I don't know what I want to do, I don't know what choice I should make, you replace that with becoming the answer. So let me give you an example. If you say to yourself, I don't know how much, like it's like, I don't know the answer to this situation, should I, like how much money should I make? Instead, just choose how much money you want to make and then go start to become that type of person that makes that money. There's no confusion. You're not confused. The key here, what I really want to share with you is to not give away your power in terms of like asking people for help or finding the right path, like what is the right path. And the reason I'm sharing this in this way is because I went through multiple years of really sacrificing my energy, not in a good way, where I would give away my power to people, to situations, to food, diets, to whatever, right? But at some point I realized that the true power is literally in our thoughts. It's literally in the way that we think. Everything is a giant mind. You're in a universal mind. You're literally in the most intelligent universal mind, and it is you. And at some point you realize that actually the answer that you can get out there, that potential, anything that you see, let's say you see somebody embodying wealth. If you see somebody embodying wealth, how they embodied that wealth, the way they got to that answer, you have just as much intelligence within your being as that person has to get to that wealth that they got in your own intelligence, in your own being. So if talking to that person leads you to the wealth, then sure. But you want to be conscious of the fact that you are tuning your intelligence to get to what you want. And if that means, stumbling along somebody else's path, then fine. But you don't want to lose yourself in the fact that you're consciously shifting into that reality and you're not confused and you're not looking for answers out there, because simply you are the answer. Simply it is the case. At this level of consciousness, simply it is the case that you are the answer, because you're conscious that reality is created not from the outside in, but from the inside out. So it's mirroring back to you whatever you see about reality. So when you stop looking for answers and you give yourself permission to simply become the answer, what happens is something absolutely miraculous. You lose all confusion and you start to have intense clarity, and you get conviction and knowing in your manifestation power. You start to get confidence, and then you see things happening from the inside out. You give yourself permission to live reality from the inside out, and then you see it happen, and then you get confidence, and then even more, and even more, and then at some point, your lie or your fake it till you make it has become reality, and now you have intense conviction. Now the third and final thing that I want to share with you in this video is quite an interesting thing that I've learned in terms of a really powerful sort of like way to be in the world, I guess you could say it, that I want to share with you right now, which is actually, if I'm ever confused, and you can embody this too if you want, if you're ever confused, see, confusion, like if you're ever confused, all confusion is pointing to is, for me personally, actually the way that I do it is, it's my cue to go back into alignment, back into knowing, into becoming the answer, right? Because confusion, lack of clarity, I've noticed, is a state of being. It's a state of being. It's as much as we don't want to take responsibility, it's fully a choice to be confused. And that might sound crazy. It's like, what are you talking about? Yes, it is a choice. Hear me out. Confusion is absolutely a choice, because confusion means you are out of alignment with your intention. That's all it is. So if you're confused, that's your emotional guidance system telling you to get back into alignment with your highest intention, with your highest values. And actually, that's your cue. You can train yourself to make it your cue, to get back into alignment. So if I'm confused, if I have lack of clarity, if I feel too much heaviness in my energy system, if I feel too much anxiety or lack of conviction in my energy system, for me, that's automatically my cue to get back into alignment. How can I get back into alignment? I'm not even thinking about how I can get back into alignment. I'm already thinking about where I want to be thinking from, and then becoming that as fast as possible. Doesn't always mean getting into meditation. It can mean whatever. It can mean go take a nap. I feel like taking a nap right now. Go take a nap. See, oh, but if you believe you have to go here and here and here, no, I can't take a nap, Francis, because I have to do all these things that I believe I have to do, and I'm confused. Well, go take a nap and slow down, and then you won't be confused. Go take a nap, visualize a little bit, maybe, relax a little bit, and then you won't be confused anymore. So so confusion means you already made a mistake. There's 7 mistakes ago is why you're confused. Maybe you had lack of sleep, maybe you had lack of this, maybe you didn't trust yourself here, didn't trust yourself there, and now you're confused. Well, yeah, if you trusted yourself the whole time and you weren't out of alignment there, and you didn't forget to make alignment your natural state, you wouldn't be confused. See, confusion that we've normalized in society is we've programmed ourselves to not be in our natural state of being. And what we're doing right now on the planet is we're deprogramming the false programs and coming back into the actual programs. That's exactly what's happening. We're removing the confusion, remembering that, oh yeah, the confusion is a choice to step into that space. I can not step into that space because I don't want to. And what you can do is get back into absolute clarity, absolute knowing that you are the creator of your reality, and be really firm in your manifestation power, so that you don't need to be ever confused any longer, and really know that you are, of course, a divine creator of your reality. And with that, I conclude this video. Once again, if you want to work with me one-on-one personally, the only way to do so right now is by booking in a single session. You can do so by hitting the link that's in the description box of this video. It's also going to be in the comments of this video as well. As always, also leave a like on this video, only if you want to, because I do believe that actually every single person on this planet does deserve to know that they are divine creators of their reality, and that actually they can manifest their reality and do so in the most effortless and easeful way possible. And hitting that like button does help the YouTube algorithm push the videos out to more people, and that would be greatly appreciated. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.